Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to make a wire auto turret. So you're going to need Phoenix and wire mod. And first thing we're going to do, spawn a Phoenix plate, freeze it right there. And I'm using Phoenix 3 of course. And I spawned 2 of these smaller plates. And you don't have to do this exact design, but it works. I just like doing this. I'm going to spawn a longer one. Now I'm going to axes this to the center. Then I'm going to axes this to the center. Okay, now I'm going to get out my smart weld those together. Now I'm going to spawn this smaller square one. Take this, axes it right on here, freeze that. I want to take these, which are welded, and I want to position them centered right on here. It doesn't matter if they're more forward or back, just as long as they're centered. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to smart weld all this together. Okay. Now this should give us our basic turning and up and down movement. Get this back up here, freeze it. And change the weight on this. Right now the barrel's 4, make that 20. And then you want the 2 supporting legs to be slightly heavier. And you want this base plate to be the base plate that's white, heavier than the leg. And then of course you want your base plate the heaviest, so it doesn't wobble too much. Okay. So now we're going to open up our wire tab. You want your beacon, you want a target finder, make a target NPCs, put whatever range you want on it. I like to keep that 4,000. Slap that baby on somewhere. Now I'm going to need a beacon sensor, and I want this one to output bearing. Now it's very important on which way this little girl faces. You see her face? Rather ugly. So whatever's going to be the front of my gun, so I'm going to say, oops, I'm going to say this is the front of my gun, which will be facing Amy. I want the hula girl to also face that way. Okay, so shove her right there, centered directly under this barrel. So yeah, that looks good. Just make her just a bit. I want to weld her on. Okay. Now I want to wire her target to the 1 value. Okay. Okay, there. And we got that. Now we want a wire thruster. And just put a little animation on it, you know, so you can tell it's on, it's moving, whatnot. Wire thruster. Now, I'm gonna go to control. I believe it's arithmetic. Get a sign. Slap that on. Wire the thruster to the sign. The sign to the beacon sensor on the bearing. Now target an NPC. See, my thruster is obviously too powerful. Turn that down. Shut up, Father Grigori. Shoot you in the face. Doesn't die very easily. Alright, my thruster is still rather powerful, but it's facing the right direction. Okay, I get this father faggot out of here. Ooh, no stun stick. Okay, let's shift E this so it's nice and straight. Alright, And now what I want to do is I want to put a hula girl on this barrel here. This will let it aim up and down. So again, get a little hula girl. So no collider, so I can kind of shove her inside of it. Just right click on there. So what I want is I want her face right where my gun barrel is gonna be. So let's put her right there. Smart welder. Then we're gonna wire the target again to the bearing. We'll wire the target to the target finder, or the beacon sensor to the target finder on the 1. Okay. Now we're going to shove another thruster on here. Not very powerful. I'd probably say this thing weighs about 20, so 25. That one's actually still very powerful, so let's say 50. Okay. Put another sign. Alright. Wire this to the sign. Wire sign to the elevation this time. Okay, see. Now it's gonna want to stay down like that. What you do want to do is you want to no collide this bottom hula girl with everything so she doesn't get in the way. There you go. See, now we have 2 barrels inside. Okay. Now if I spawn something, see how it's rocking back and forth, whatnot. See, but it's basically aiming right. See, that one's too powerful, whatever. Okay. See, so now it's okay if this top thruster. Oh god. Oops. Just no collide that. And like, be careful with your no collides because you get carried away. That could actually mess up your gun a lot.